Hi everyone, it's Leisha. Sorry about my voice. I've had strep for about over a week now, and I'm going to see the doctor tomorrow. I just thought that I would come on and do a story time video since it's been forever since I've uploaded a video for you guys. Uh, and I thought that I would do a story time video about how I found out I was pregnant. So it was my 17th birthday, and my dad rented a hotel room for me, myself, and my boyfriend at the time, and decided we'd have a few drinks and try and myself into the bar, but I wasn't allowed in. They didn't let me in. Of course, because I wasn't 19. So my boyfriend and I ended up staying at the hotel while my dad had went out, and we just had a few drinks and had some pizza and everything. It was a fun night. But later, like in the morning, I felt, okay, yes, a hangover is a hangover, and everybody knows what a hangover is, but I felt sick. Like my stomach was sick. It wasn't right. It wasn't just a hangover. It wasn't just, oh, I'm going to puke. So I decided to, or I just relaxed that day and did nothing. And then I was supposed to get, that was the day before my birthday. We had went out. So the next day was my birthday. Yeah, the next day was my birthday. So I was supposed to get my period on that day. So about 2 days later, I still hadn't got my period, and I was getting a little nervous. And so I was like, I didn't know who to talk to really. So at that time, my mom and I were really close. Well, we still are. So my mom and I were really close, and I was like, Mom, I haven't got my period. I think I need to go get a test. So my boyfriend had given me some money, and he lived in Belleville, and I lived in Brighton at this time. And my mom and I went to Walmart. Who goes to Walmart with their mom to get a pregnancy test when you think you're pregnant at the age of 17? Me. Stupid, I know. So anyways, we went into Walmart, we got the pregnancy test. Mom's like, well, we might as well just do it here. And I was like, okay. So we went into the big stall, the one with for the wheelchair and everything. So we went in there and peeing on a stick, la la la. And I pull it out. I'm like, look, Mom, it says positive. I'm not pregnant. And she's like, no, Alicia, positive means you are pregnant. And oh my God, I almost died. So many thoughts are going through my head. It's like my 18th. Sorry, it was my 18th. I was turning 18. Sorry about that. My bad. So anyways, I was turning 18. I'm 8. All these thoughts were going through my head. As soon as she said, no, you are pregnant, the thought, like, you're 18. How am I going to raise a kid? Oh my God, I'm going to have a kid. Is it going to hurt? Or it's going to hurt. Like, what do I do? So many thoughts are just going through my head. On the way home, my mom wouldn't talk to me. It actually took her a couple days to talk to me. Apparently she said that she wanted to slap me off of the toilet when she seen that it was positive. Yeah, sorry, Mom. Anyways, so then I got home and I'd called my boyfriend and I told him, we were expecting, and he was scared and happy. He had already had a kid before, so basically he kind of knew what it was, like how it felt and everything. So yeah, after a few days, my mom finally talked to me, and she's like, she had this big conversation with me. You're going to be a single mom. You shouldn't have the baby. Maybe you should go and have an abortion or put it up for adoption and blah, blah, blah. But my grandmother is a very churchy person, and, we'd always talked about at church, like when I'd go to church with her, we'd always talk about how abortions are bad and you should never have abortions and all this other stuff. So that had always stuck with me. And I said to my mom, I said, Mom, I can't kill my baby. She's like, well, it's not a baby before, blah, 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 whatever, right? People who are okay with it are okay with it, and people who aren't. That's just the way it is. And I wasn't okay with it. So I said, no, I'm not doing it. Ended up going through with everything, and it was all good. When I went in, well, I'm going to just go right to the story. I might as well just go to the story of having her and everything as well. So my boyfriend and I had found a place in Trenton together. We lived there for about not even a year before Brooklyn was born. When I was at my aunt's house one day and my ankles were really, really swollen, and she's like, you need to go to the hospital. And I was like, started freaking out and everything. So I went to the hospital to get checked. And that night they put me in and they said, we're going to induce you. You have toxemia. And I was like, oh my God. So they broke my water and everything. My mom was there, and the dad was there. And so my mom stayed with me overnight. Nothing happened. I had the contractions. I got the needle in the back, the epidural. And yeah, so I had the epidural and everything. And by 9:30 in the morning, the doctors are like, her heart rate's dropping. She's coming down the birth canal sideways. This was just after my mom went to work as well. Like, she just left me, and like, I needed my mom. So anyways, and they're like, we have to take you in for an emergency C-section. And I was just like, oh my God, I need my mom. So my mom called and she's like, well, Alicia, I just got to work. I'm like, Mom, I need you. And so she came in and I went in from the emergency C-section. Everything was fine. She came out and it's perfectly fine. And yeah, that's my story about becoming pregnant and having little Miss Brooklyn, which is now 8, going to be 9 this year. It's very sad. All right, I do plan on making more storytime videos, so if you'd like to stick around, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up. That'd be great. Thanks. Bye, guys.